What is going on, everybody? TD Presents here, back again, bringing you guys some MUT 25, showing you guys just a few of the acquisitions I made. I got a whole new roster, got a lineup update for you guys, and also at the end, got two gameplays going. You can see here I'm finishing up the Cardinals 2012 alternate black jerseys, and I didn't realize how much those gold collectibles actually were. I got a pretty good start on that collection, so I figured why not finish it up, but it still cost me around 20 to 25,000. But those jerseys are looking pretty nice, and hopefully next we can go ahead and get Aloha Stadium. But here's my team. Made a bunch of changes. I got Kaepernick, Jordy Nelson, Demaryius Thomas, Isaac Bruce in the slot, and Antonio Gates at tight end. So not the best passing offense, but definitely should get the job done. And then for our run offense, offensive line, the exact same. Haven't changed that in actually a few months. And then I got that 99 Mike Allstott at fullback. You guys were always telling me to get a blocking fullback. Well, here it is. I went ahead and grabbed him. And I also grabbed the 98 Thurman Thomas. Pretty cheap, only about 20K. And he's definitely a good back to have in front of that fantasy LeGarrette Blount. Now for the defensive front, the front seven, Mario Williams, Will Fort, Casey, and Julius Peppers. Those guys definitely should be able to get a lot of pressure. And then my linebackers, definitely where I don't want them to be. But with Pat Willis, Levante David, and Alden Smith, can't really complain. And now the secondary, you got that Patrick Peterson, Champ Bailey, Namdi, Devin McCourty, and I got that 99 Brian Dawkins at strong safety. Really wasn't sure what I wanted to do to start the season off, so I went ahead, pretty much purchased a bunch of good players, and I might actually sell a few because I plan on opening some packs this weekend. I believe that 99 All-25 Revis and Tom Brady are coming out this weekend, so I definitely want both of those cards. And we're starting things off. Speaking of Pats Nation, Vince Wilfork getting him for the sack. He's already faced with a 4th and 7, dropping back, and look at Mario Williams get right around the tackle, ends up getting the sack. So we take over with great field position, starting things off. Kaepernick finding Bruce, nice little out route there, picks up 8 yards, and you already know we're going with that no huddle. And we're gonna go ahead, run a read option. He's gonna make 2 guys miss. And you can see my opponents diving all over the field. And then Kaepernick ends up getting bumped out of bounds. Almost had a touchdown running that play. And now on 3rd and 9, look at him just kind of moving his defense back and forth. We fire it to Demaryius Thomas. Get into the end zone first. Great way to start the season. Move down the field with ease. Get in the scoreboard. And now on 1st and 10, you can see he's rolling out with Russell Wilson. Julius Peppers already in on his 2nd sack of the day. 3rd and 14, Wilson dropping back, looking right side. I'm all over that. Patrick Willis getting the user pick. I read that one like a book, saw it the whole way, and we probably could have had a chance to return that if he didn't step out of bounds. But up 7-0, 3 minutes left in the 2nd quarter, and my opponent already goes ahead and hits that quit button. Come on, old sport. I don't know if you guys know what quote that movie's from, but I just watched it, heard it about 100 times. And now it's stuck in my head the whole night. I'm probably going to be walking around calling people old sports. Someone comment that down below. I know you guys know what movie it's from. It's a pretty popular movie. But anyways, let's get into the 2nd game. Starting things off, finding Jordy Nelson. I know I got Kaepernick, but I really don't like running the read option too much. Maybe 4 or 5 times a game. And now I'm rolling out right side. And that worked out pretty well because we find Thurman Thomas down the field making people miss. Usually I never roll out with my quarterback. But hey, that actually worked out pretty well, so maybe I should do it more. Now we're finding Demaryius Thomas gets all the way down to the 1-yard line, and we're just going to power it in. Look at Mike Allstott picking up a beautiful block, and Thurman Thomas completely punishes him. Get up 6-0. Here in the extra point, you can see jumps up. Offsides, jumps offsides, I should say. So we're going to go for 2. He run commits up the middle. We end up running a toss. Thurman Thomas makes it an 8-0 lead, and that's actually a pretty big advantage that could come back to bite him. But he ends up finding that final addition, Des Bryant, in the open field. Breaks out of 1 tackle, breaks out of a 2nd tackle, and then breaks out of a 3rd tackle. And the only thing that stopped him was the out-of-bounds line. So now 1st and 10, the next play, Champ Bailey drops the interception. And that definitely stings because just a couple plays later, he ends up getting in the end zone. Brings it to 8-6. He failed in a 2-point conversion. So now with pretty good field position, we're running a read option. We only do it a couple times a game. But when we do it, we usually pick up some huge yards. Mike Allstott getting down the field, laying some blocks. In the very next play, Thurman Thomas showing off the speed, showing off the power, getting into the end zone. Didn't really show off the power on that play, but he definitely did in the touchdown before. So he's got 2 touchdowns on the day. Now it's our defense turn. They come up with a huge stop on 4th and inches. So once again, my opponent giving us great field position. Now here, I actually ran a triple option Didn't know I was actually running a triple option until I looked at the play, but it works out pretty well. Kaepernick getting in the end zone. We're up 31-6 at this point. This game's completely out of hand, and now Aldon Smith all over that read option, gets a safety, and now in the second half, 42-6, completely blowing this guy out, and he goes ahead and quits. It was kind of interesting. It was only the start of the third quarter. I was kind of curious to see if I could score 60+ points, but hey, it is what it is. Comment down below what you guys want to see me do for my next Madden series. Drop a like on this video, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for all the support, guys. I'm TD Presents. Peace.